and welcome to this week's edition of Drapers Talks. I'm Harriet Brown, staff writer.
I'm Pui Guan Man, senior reporter.
In this week's magazine, we met with Touker Suleyman for our lead interview, and Pui did that. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what you talked about?
So Touker's best known for his role on Dragon's Den as a panellist, but he also owns Hawes & Curtis and Ghost and has major investments in finery and numerous other brands, including Bad Brownie and Huxley & Cox, which is a handbag brand. Lots of others in his portfolio.
Fantastic. And so did he live up to the dragon reputation? What was he like in person?
Well, he was actually really quite charming, and he was very switched on. You could ask him about any of his investments and he would just talk at length about any of them. He laid on a little tour while I was there of his headquarters, and when he went around each team he introduced everyone by name, knew every product that they were working on, so he was very fine-tuned to what everyone was working on.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful. And so what are some of his plans for his retail investments then?
Well, he is very much planning on going online with them. He thinks online is where the key really is to success nowadays. So as a result of that, he's slimming down his store portfolios a bit for Hawes & Curtis, and he is looking towards sort of slimming it down, so fewer stores but better flagships. So that's kind of the tagline, so to speak.
And he spoke a little bit about the retail revolution, didn't he? So what's that?
So the retail revolution is very much linked to his views on property, in that he sees retailers less and less inclined to pay for long leases with their stores, and so what it is he thinks that landlords are going to have to get much more creative with drawing in footfall as a result of a kind of all the units that become vacant as a result of this sort of retail revolution. So he sees it in future where the landlords that get really creative will be opening these small little .com shops, these little units, very compact, all with sort of try-ons and video screens and all that kind of thing. And he very much sees Hawes & Curtis as part of this revolution, where it will be very sort of compact in square feet, but .com, if you see what I mean. So it's this sort of his vision of the future, which is very interesting to talk about.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Elsewhere in the magazine, we were talking about a different kind of store revolution with Asics, who've opened their largest global store on Regent Street. It's a very shiny new flagship, lots of technology in there. They've got robots in the stock room. It's a beautiful store, big screens everywhere, and it's really geared to be a kind of lifestyle space. There's a juice bar, they're going to hold exercise classes, and it really is quite an impressive place to be. It's just on the corner of Oxford Street. So we had a look around there and it was very interesting to see.
Sounds like they're going down the experiential route.
Absolutely, they really are. And there were, on the night of the launch itself, there was a impromptu movement class, which we were all roped into, which was good fun. And I'm sure there'll be much more to come from them on that kind of side of things in that store. For all that and more, including the Spring 18 footwear and accessories buying guide, make sure you pick up this week's edition of Drapers magazine or go to Drapers online.